And the ravens are raving. So we're going to look at these pictures through a supernatural lens, okay? I'm going to explain the best I can. Uh, this is this is over the light. This is revealing what's behind the light, okay? These birds here, this is from Florida Skywatch. These birds were all moving toward this energy here. That tells me something's coming through right here. Okay, do you see how do you see how it's changing? All right, this is this lady here, okay? I'm gonna show you this picture for a reason. I know I already did a video, this is a different one. This is a different video. I'm gonna show you how it's coming through the cosmic, it's plasma. It's plasma and it's like through. This is plasma rolling back. This right here, okay, all this in here is pushing, this is showing it's pushing through now. It's pushing through this matter that's here. It's using this matter to form more into our world. It's even leaving a wave of matter, of fascia. Okay, so that would be like fascia. If you don't know what fascia is, like take a piece of chicken, that little thin membrane that you lift off, we have that. It's Leviathan's um, scales. That's the fascia around what we're in. All right, I'm gonna do an edit. I'm gonna edit this just a little bit more to show, like, how incredible this is. That how I'm seeing it. I think it's incredible. Okay, this is fascia in here. Matter, uh, biological matter, okay? And this being clearly is pushing through this matter, the fascia, okay? And it's taking that fascia so it can form more in our world because that's the veil. This right in here, I think it's an excellent, that's why sometimes we get this stuff in here that I've been noticing personally. It's like it's like a zzz thing that's happening. It's because it's being pushed back. Like if your skin could roll back, kind of gross, I know, but that's the only way I know how to describe it. It's like anatomy and physiology that's happening right before our eyes. It's anatomy and physiology changing matter, form, right before our eyes. That would be supernatural paranormal experience and on a mass scale. So that's how, like, that's why the green, and they show us like in Scooby-Doo and that green, every evil movie, honestly, what we call evil, uses that slimer green energy. And we're seeing that in the Ouroboros as the light's coming through. But that energy is also changes the matter here for this to push through. That's why we're seeing all that level of, see, it's more looking more plasma and digital too. Those are eyes. This could be just a big ship sitting over the sun, but it's over the sun. You know, that's the sun looking over. I mean, those are windows back there. That's the picture. That's not my screen. That's what's in the picture. These are squares. Those like windows right there. They talk about the solar boat, right? And on the carvings in Egypt. Ra's here. Ra comes on a solar boat. And then Apep is here. Battle and Ra, and then we have storms happen. There's no coincidences, ladies and gentlemen, that these storms are not paranormal and supernatural. And they use these terms as anagrams, but they're really ancient beings when you do the research, and that's big deal. It's showing itself. The Watchers, that's a watcher. That's a watcher coming through. So I wanted to just explain that in detail more, like how I'm seeing they're using the fascia and the matter and what's going on, that this can now, because this has always been there. We just haven't been able, thank you for the validation. We just haven't been able to see it. And now we can see this stuff. because it was part of the promise. So I hope that helps some people who are trying to grasp like what what's going on here with this, how I see it is it's super, and it's written, it's a supernatural event that's taken place. God is supernatural, Christ is supernatural, it's all supernatural. When the RNA, like, it's plasma, it's written they had to use um supernatural, I want to pick my words carefully, things to pierce him for the RNA. And that's all breaking down now. And if that is, this is too. I mean, look at the trees. There's beings hiding in the trees here. That's a being. You see? That was weird. That was my printer. My printer wasn't even turned on. Do you see them hiding in here? They're in there. There's a horse there. The tree's in their way. You understand? And it's taken on the form of the tree. It's taken on the form of, and it's using the matter in this world. It's strong enough to, or the veil's breaking down, or however that is cosmically, for this to be happening. That's a big deal. This is another piece here. They're like fossils. They're ancient watchers. That's big. That is like the biggest supernatural paranormal event of all time. I came across this video about how Nevada, is a portal, clearly, and it was just, and how the Vegas Strip, and that's why they have all the lights on the Vegas Strip, because it uses the EMF from the lights, right? The supernatural world does. It uses the lights and the energy. All those hotels and stuff are haunted. I mean, and they even have the pyramid there with only one sphinx, and they aim that beam up to the sky, and it's blue. They misuse the colors. It's interesting how they do that here. That's beamed up for a reason. It's not just because it looks cool on a sphinx. There's a reason for everything. What is it? It's the Luxor Hotel. That must be getting all like, notice who's going towards stuff like that, or don't, but I pay attention to that kind of thing. Like, there's stuff going on because it's Sin City for a reason. It's a big crater. Like, I think these craters that these fallen ones are in are even bigger than we. It's interesting how if we didn't have drones and stuff right now, we wouldn't be able to see what this land looks like from above versus just being on it. It's a big difference. Like when you go and look at the Grand Canyon and you look at these huge craters it's, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it brings another perspective of the level of what is about to take place, and things that are much bigger than, even though we're huge, we really are. Our souls are ginormous. Our souls are. We're this size and bigger. Just we're in this. Isn't that interesting how we can do that? So I just thought that was really cool. Excuse me, to show how this is fascia is rolling back here, and this is taking form using it because it knows how to. Stay blessed.